So when I started reading manga, I stumbled across Berserk like every other manga reader. And also my friend Gar was telling me all the time, bro, you gotta read Berserk, you gotta read Berserk, you gotta read Berserk. Actually, good recommendation, 10 out of 10. It left me traumatized a bit, but the story is so beautiful. It's an amazing story. There's this scene, this panel, that got me thinking. And I really love this scene. This scene where Guts decides to leave the band of the Hawk. So if you haven't read Berserk, you should read it. I don't want to spoil it for you, but I'll do the best as I can. And if you read it, yeah, you know. So in this panel, Guts decides to leave the band of the Hawk. This scene is very significant to the story, and it makes me, what's the word I'm looking for? It's very relatable because Guts finally decides to leave his family. And this Guts character, we see him throughout the story, is always alone until he joins Griffith. He joins the band of the Hawk, where he actually has a family, where he has Casca, where he has allies that will die for him, and allies that he would die trying to protect them. He decides to leave all that so that he can chase his own ambition, his own dream. So when he tells Griffith doesn't take this lightly because Guts had been instrumental to Griffith's success, and Griffith feels as if he's closer to his dream. So they decide to duel. And the duel parts, I feel as if the foreshadowing and the irony was 10 out of 10. Because for him to join the band of the Hawk, Guts had to fight Griffith, and he lost that match. Round 2, they fight again, and he wins. And this is the fight that will allow him to leave the band of the Hawk and chase his own dream and ambition, so that he can stand toe to toe with Griffith. Now, this thing resonates with me because a lot of us, we stay in relationships and jobs that we don't really like. We're just pursuing someone else's dream instead of our own dream. And for Guts to actually have the courage to go toe to toe with Griffith and actually win, showing that his resolve was much more stronger. I really resonated with that scene. And, it's something that I would wish that earlier on in my lifetime I had that resolve to be like, no, this relationship is not working for me. I'm leaving, goodbye. But I would just stick around and wait. Just like most of us. Or a toxic work environment also. I really love this scene. And if you haven't read Berserk, I highly recommend it. And for the background noises, the kids are here. So it is what it is. Thank you for watching.